Hi, I'm Shenna with EWP, and here at the opening night of East West Players for the opening night of Tommy the Musical. And here we have the father of Tommy, Cliffton Hall. That's with two Fs.
Two Fs, yes. Clifton Hall with two Fs.
So is this your first production here at East West Players?
It is my first production here.
And how was your experience?
Oh my God, it's lovely. I mean, the way they working with their Asian American community, I mean, it's awesome to be able to come and play out over here. We've tried to come here many years since we've been living in LA, and I think we were waiting for this, this project to be able to come here. And so it's been wonderful.
And so I understand you do have a tie with the Asian American community.
Yes.
And so how was it like playing with your wife as a wife in the role as well?
Right. It's always amazing to be able to play opposite my wife, Dee Dee Magno Hall. It's been a while. We did Miss Saigon about I want to say 15 years ago, and we did Wicked together, but we didn't have any scenes together. So it's been a while. We've been on stage together a lot, but it's been a while since we actually were able to play opposite each other. So it's always fun. It's always fun.
Well, this is definitely a very layered, dynamic role. It's actually a lot of the roles in Tommy.
Yeah.
How did you prepare for that?
Well, I watched the movie. No, it's very scary because we take on these characters that you sometimes you're afraid to take on, and I think for the Walkers it was so opposite of what Dee Dee and I are as a mom and dad. We have two kids, a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old, and there were a lot of times where we'd have a hard time leaving Tommy on stage and being like, well, we wouldn't do that. But you think about the characters and you're like, well, that's what the Walkers would do, and that's how they were. They were just misguided, I think, unfortunately, I think that's why Tommy is the way he is because of the Walker, Captain Walker and Mrs. Walker. So. Yeah.
And there probably are parents out there who can relate to these characters as well. So.
Sure. I hope not, but absolutely. It's hard to raise kids, absolutely, and there's moments of ups and downs, but it's fun.
And what was the most memorable part of rehearsals or preparing for this opening night?
Amazing journey. I think just rehearsing, just the rehearsal process, being able to be on stage with Dee Dee, to get to share the stage again with her. I think tonight was the first night I actually got to gaze into her eyes and be relaxed and really see, who the Walkers are and see it in a different light, but to also say, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. This is such an amazing experience to be on stage with her. So.
Well, it's always wonderful that you can play, work with someone that you're married to.
Yeah, absolutely. To be able to go to work and say, yeah, I get to work with my significant other at work. You can't beat that. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for stopping by, Clifton.
Well, thank you so much.
And this is Shenna with IDA TV.